But yeah,
So,
at this point, because that's what I'm saying. Like, I just spend the time uploading videos.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And get prepared for tomorrow. Like,
Oh, tonight? Yeah. That's a good plan.
yeah.
I can just relax and take it a little easy since I'm kind of not doing that. I seem to do this like every time I have something done where they tell me to take it easy.
Yeah, I'm going hard tomorrow, like for real. Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah.
I can make it.
And then the weekends are the busier time too for
both.
For both, so that works out great for we go.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Last Sunday I made 260, so it's like I feel like if I do want to clean my car out, brother. So
yeah. Whenever if we need to hit like Walmart and then maybe go clean the car before we go home, that's totally fine. If you don't want to have to get up in the morning and mess with it before you head out, I'll help you clean it back up. This was kind of my
little stuff back there.
my guess. All that kind of shit. So I don't mind at all. Which I never do. I always have to anyway.
No, they got the prices jacked up out here.
Yeah, that's outlandish. We're in the one spot that's obviously that's hilarious. Look at this map. Oh, let me shut my screen off. Look at this. Shut off. Look at that. We're the blue dot down there. Everything else is busy as fuck. That's hilarious. I'm trying to look. Show me that far away.
Excuse me.
Yeah, my first week I made $100, but I was only dashing for 7.5 hours.
Yeah.
Like I was active for 20, but
You were active for 20 hours.
no, 4 hours 20 minutes.
Oh.
But I was dashing, like I was clocked on for 7.5 hours, but only actively making runs for 4.5 hours, basically. Made $100. And then I made 53 for 4 hours. I'm on 19 on my first 50. So I got 30 more runs before I go to like just the regular priority or whatever. gas prices.
That's what I'm saying. Like, when you think Jacksonville's bad, boy, in Orlando, that would be outlandish.
Oh my god, yeah. Trying to live there with that kind of pricing. Fuck.
I mean, that's how it is in Los Angeles, too, though.
Their fucking pay better be adding up to that. Fuck.
You probably need a little heat because you sniffly, but
Huh.
you say you sniffly, you probably need a little.
No, my nose is stuffed up. Yeah, it's just I'm still stuffy. It's not quite time for my nasal spray yet. Just before I get to that.
Excuse me.
I'm also starting to get some air movement through it, so now like it's not 100% blocked off stuffy. That's why you keep hearing me sniff, because now I've actually got air coming in and out a little bit. So I keep trying to breathe out of my nose. And, this new dress is very cute. vacation there, had a good time. Get back, we had this little mini vacation here. Good times.
Shoot, I'm trying to get back to work. I'm not.
Right. Absolutely.
No, I'm glad I called and told her, well,
Yeah. Okay, she made it through TSA. She's golden. Yeah, I think with it being clear out there, you got 3 hours of wasted time for just the drive, and then you got to work the 12 and like 15 hours of drive and work and drive. Like, you're going to be beyond exhausted. And when you could make that much or more just doing your Uber, then you control 100%, you know. Yeah, I think that's probably the better thing for you at the moment.
it just makes more sense.
It really does. It does. Yeah. I totally agree with you.
Like I was gonna Uber tomorrow anyway,
Right.
and still go do that. But it's like I can be done by 7 o'clock.
Right. And then we can run out and do DoorDash, so we can still get, you know, unless you're done for the day when you get done. I mean, we'll play it by ear, but,
Man, I'll see.
you know, if you're going to do it, we'll go. I'm very happy this surgery has not been like, I was expecting some like extreme pain,
Yeah.
but I really, like, I don't feel like I just had surgery on it, for real. Like, I feel like I'm extremely congested and like I have a sinus infection. That's what I feel like. Like, I've had some headache and some pressure, you know, right now I'm really congested. But as far as like, I don't feel like I just had a surgery and they operated and, you know, did anything. Like,
Okay.
so definitely a blessing, because I for sure expected to like full on feel like I got like squared off and punched in the nose or some shit. Like,
No, punch to the nose.
well, honestly, this is so much less. Like, let me tell you, I used to have chronic nosebleeds, and I had to go. One time, it bled for over 2 hours, and I could not get it to stop. I had to go to the hospital, and they had to put these things up your nose. Well, they look just like tampons. Like, it's literally like a nasal tampon.
Yeah.
And they like shove it up there, and then they inflate it to like put the pressure in there. Then you gotta leave it in for like a day or two. That was the most excruciating pain.
Wow.
Ever.
What was painful about it?
Well, because like they put them up in there and then they inflate it,
Okay.
and that pressure up inside your nose, like, it's so like it's really intense, and it's very like that. It's just a really crazy intense pressure inside there. Like, it really hurts severely.
Because it's pushing tearing your nose.
Yeah, because it's like pushing like up
it's
into
way up there?
here, like, because it's it up, but it's like putting so much pressure up into here, like it just, like, if you ever had a sinus infection, you know, like that pressure up in there, it just doesn't feel good. But this, like, when they put them things up there, whoo-wee.
I don't think I've ever had one of them.
Oh yeah, I get them several times a year, every single year, like clockwork.
What?
It's actually why chronic sinus infections.
Oh.
That's why I had the surgery. That's why I went to see this doctor, was because I have sinus infections constantly.
I know, but are you saying?
But I had the chronic nosebleeds. Well, they ended up having to go in and they cauterized the inside of my nose. So they burnt the blood vessels in there so that it would stop bleeding all the time. Because I had nosebleeds like from when I was a tiny kid. They used to send me home from school all the time because I'd like be sit at the desk, and all of a sudden it would just start pouring all over the desk and all down my clothes, all over the desk, all over. Like they'd have to send me home, and
Oh shoot!
and as an adult, like it just like it happened all the time. Like every time, like winter, when the air gets dry, like my nose will just bleed. But they had to go in and cauterize it, so we quit doing that shit.
That's tricky.
Yeah, no joke. And I keep getting all these sinus infections and shit, so now they went in and fixed my deviated septum, and one of my sinus cavities was like inflamed and enlarged, and so they put like some steroid stuff up in there so it should shrink it down and go back like it should be.
Excuse me. Yeah.
So I heal up from this, I should actually be pretty good. Hell, it might not even snore as bad too. But that's part of the problem, was with the deviated septum and the sinus cavity doohickey. That right side was 70% blocked off. So I couldn't breathe, so he said that's probably why I snore. Because they tested me, I don't have sleep apnea or anything else.
Yeah. Somebody's got to pay these damn tolls off for real.
Was that
Somebody's got to pay these tolls.
pay the tolls? I got money.
No, I'm saying when they come in the mail.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Take care of it, my God. It shouldn't be that much. We just gotta make sure you're watching for it. If your ID or whatever is at your sister's, then it'll come there. So just, like you had said, just make sure you warn her so she gets that to you.
My thing is,
but really, I would like to just go and take a nap and lay down and watch TV. Like, I'm totally down.
100% sure.
100%.
Because my thing is like, I like to start out fresh and
right
when I'm just keep it going as much as possible.
Right.
Not just like, I gotta get straight to it as soon as I wake up.
Yeah. Starting to kind of like the daytime side a little bit better now that your video and
I don't like no side. What do you mean?
Well, yeah, I mean you do that too, but with your video and shit, now you're doing the day a little bit better or a little bit more than.
it makes it
You
gets
used to prefer night, like only
in the evening.
evening. Yeah.
Like around 12 o'clock, start out at 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
It's more of an incentive to get as much of the daylight as possible.
Yeah.
Because I still record after night, but it's like
It's a little bit dark. It's not as visible.
yeah. But again, if I start early, like around 7, 8, and be going all the way by the time it's like 9 o'clock, I'll be ready to anyway.
Right. Yeah, I ain't complaining at all. I like having you up early and for bed and shit. I like that evening little.
All right, man. I'm on camera.
Hi.
I said, all right, man.
Sorry. Right. But yeah, just no complaints. You know.
Yeah, it's just already going the maximum amount. So what?
Oh, you're talking cars.
Yeah. What?
Yeah. The speed limit is never fast enough for people to go.
Okay, but this is what I'm saying. If you're gonna go in front of me, that's what you're attempting to do is go around. Make sure you actually are farther.
Oh, yeah. That, oh my god, I hate when people do that. Get over and they're like still right.
Get over.
Don't clip my damn car trying to get over.
Right, yeah, right in the front.
Like, go up far enough, make sure you're clear. Like that. That was a little better. Make sure you're clear. These ones that want to risk they in front of your car.
Right, it's like, what's the point?
Makes people want to go up there to punch you in your nose.
Not their nose.
Yeah. Maybe if I'm not going to pay attention, I should secure myself to the seat so I don't pop out of it. Might be a smart idea. Man, I just need a pillow when I sit.
You need a napkin? Oh, no.
I have a little thing of tissues back here, just in case. But thank you, though. It's actually what I ran back in for when we went to leave the house was I wanted to make sure I have my little tissues with me in case I needed it.
I don't know if I got 2 hours to drive. I'm dying. They doing too much. You said goodness.
Yeah, I'm just really tired. Honestly.
Yeah, because you got that food.
It's kind of weird. Essentially, just take it out.
I wish. That's what I'm saying. I know for sure I'm taking this is a wrap. I'm taking a nap. I'm prepared. Back at it again. Y'all know what it is. Go ahead and like, subscribe. We back at it again.
At it. Let's go.
And then I'm repausing it so I can.
They look the same size.
Do they?
I do. Same size. Oh, sorry, chicken. So you know the other, yep, they are. You're in luck. I don't have to do all that. So another thing I thought about for like passive income and shit, like way later down the road, because you know I gotta get there first, is Airbnb. It's like all the fucking rage right now. Get a house, something cheap, throw the little basics in there, you know, furnish it just the basics. I can set it up on Airbnb.
Yeah.
That's a little further down the line because that requires buying a house, but
Yeah.
oh, you need something tiny, just enough to, you know. But yeah, it's an investment.
I'm telling you, it'd be easier to just create content.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that's what I'm doing right now. Well, not yet, but I'm getting ready to get started doing now. And then,
Yeah, everybody.
I don't know. I've definitely am learning a lot being with you. I've been listening to all your different, you know, what you do and all this shit. So, kind of, I've always been full of 100 ideas and then just haven't.
I mean, my thing is this: people don't realize like it's low entry. Like every other idea everybody else got, you got to have money to be making the money. That's
Right.
that y'all. If you can record yourself sleeping every single night, and that's a video a day. Like people don't.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like I was telling my mom, don't let me be the only one to get rich
Right.
from doing something, because it's like, oh yeah, because it's gonna be serious, because I'm gonna tell everybody the same thing. Walking down the street, if you walk your dog every day, that's a video. Going to the gym, that's a video. Driving, that's a video. I don't care if people watch it or not. I just know I'm. But again, I'm capitalizing off the opportunity that I got right now, which is
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
And
So yeah.
I don't know. I don't think people realize it's quite as easy as it is. Like it's not all as hard as it sounds like.
I mean, you can make it complex.
I mean, you really can.
You can make anything complex, but again.
I mean, my thing is like I'm just not. First off, like I've told you, like I've always been the one behind the seat, not the one in front of it. So it's definitely that's a whole different avenue. But I'm just not that person that like sits there and like bases my self-worth off of how many likes did I get, how many this did I get, how many this did I get. That's just not me.
It ain't got nothing to do with the work. It ain't got nothing to do with the work.
Doing all this with you, like I'm seeing that like that's not like it can be done and you can do the creating without being that person that like bases their self-worth off of, you know, how many people liked me, was I, you know, cute enough, like it's just natural.
Yeah,
I'm me. If you don't like it, don't watch. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm me.
Yeah, my thing, it ain't got nothing to do with self-worth. I'm just busting up. See, that's what I'm saying.
Right. And there's so many out there with social media right now that it's all about, you know, feel like they let their self-esteem and their self-worth be tied up in how many likes they got.
I know, but
ridiculous.
See, that's why I'm gonna blow past them all, because that keeps you back from.
Yeah, it really does.
Yeah, so
And they don't realize that. Like,
I mean,
it does.
it might
hold you back.
it might get you more. Hard work is consistency is gonna outlast any of that anyway. That's what I'm saying. Like it might get you the virals and all that stuff that you're trying to do, but in the long run, you look back over your existence. They might. I don't know. I just feel like I'm right now. I'm pressing the gas. I'm just going.
Right.
So I don't really. I look at it that way. Like sometimes I do wish but do it anyway. That's what I'm saying. Like,
right, and that's, I don't know. I definitely, like I said, I've definitely learned a lot, and just, I don't know.
Yeah, it's not like
a long way since we've
like
been
a lot
together.
a lot of people don't. They never made money online, so they don't think it exists.
See, and I have literally been working since, I mean, quite frankly, I've been babysitting since I was 8 years old. And then at 15, I started working at Waffle House and had, that was my first job, where what babysitting, lawn mowing. Like, I've been busting my ass working since I was 8.
Excuse me.
I was mowing lawns as a kid. I've done it all. 15, my first job, and then I have not stopped since. There's times when I have 2, 3, 4, like I'm used to having to just work my ass off for the money. Like, I've never been around anybody that does any of this type of stuff that, it's not as physically draining doing. You know what I mean? Like, I've never been taught to do any of this or shown. Like, I've seen a few tutorials online, but it's like, it seemed to me to be too in-depth and there's too much, and I didn't know where to start, and I don't know what to do, and so I just ain't done it. I've had lots of ideas of what I wanted to do, but I'm like, I don't know how to do any of this kind of shit. I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So now I'm learning the how, which then I can take all those ideas that I wanted to do that I couldn't, and implement all that into it as I go.
I mean, again, right now, it's gonna develop into a better production. Right now, I'm just taking the excuses off. I'm just like,
right, and that's what I'm saying. That's why, like before we left there, I was like, shit, I didn't even turn my damn camera on because I was waiting till, like, okay, I need to go to the bathroom. Then we were trying to figure out food, and I just kept letting I didn't get it turned on. So I was like, you know what? No, I'm not walking away from here without having turned on my damn camera. So, it was only a minute, but, I clipped it on before I left and, kind of showed around a little bit, did a little thing, and then we left. So, I'm going to start trying to get, like you said, kind of just take off the excuse and just fucking do it. And especially spending all this time now with you doing this, I'm more comfortable, and it's not bothering me at all. I don't feel like I've got to act or I'm just being me, just doing what we're doing.
Yeah, because I see where it can actually. I mean, I've seen people. Because here's the thing about it. I've seen people start out. I mean, I've actually watched enough people on YouTube start out small, and a year later, just from being consistently posted, now they're in mansions, Lamborghini. I've seen people do it so many times to the point where it's like, I would be a fool
not to,
I mean, especially with all the other stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Not to at least put the effort in and try.
Yeah, I would be a fool to not accept my own roller coaster. You know what I'm saying? Like I've seen people ride the ride so many times. It's like you can't be scared of heights forever. Like so. It's
Right.
So that's kind of where I'm at with it, because I've seen so many people where it's like you go to their channel, it's like this little channel, but the next thing you know, you watch them for about 6, 7, just like the London's Gang type stuff. You know, like like how he's posting every single day. I mean, of course, that's his own niche, but you know what I'm saying, like.
Which, speaking
it can
of,
be done.
At some point, will you help me finish setting up my YouTube channel? I had to get on there, like a minute ago, I got on there and was looking to see, because I know we'd started to, and then I never got it done. So I just checked, I still don't have it done, so. And that may just be, I mean, like, just remind me, set it up. I don't know that you necessarily have anything you gotta do with it, but I'm just saying, like.
Yeah, I'll go over it with you.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be great, because I want to get that set up.
You can just start posting anything. It doesn't even
right, and I've got stuff already. Like I've got a few little clips here and there, and I've got stuff that I could be doing. Yeah, and then I've got.
I just think there's a lot of people that are.
I've got a shit ton of life experience that there's all sorts of things that I've thought about, like, you know.
I just think people have, I think people have social anxiety and like
stage fright. You're not on a stage, but I mean, to some extent, I mean, that's what it is it's
the potential of.
Because social anxiety is more being like in public with a crowd.
No, for me in my head, you might be absolutely correct, but for me in my head,
social media fright, like being
anything
yourself out there.
Yeah, any possibility of comments or whatever from people outside of yourself, that's social.
Yeah, and it totally is. It is a little different though, because like social anxiety is like actual, like, don't go to the mall, you don't go to like a concert, like you don't go to crowds. Is what social anxiety is.
No, that's.
But I know what you're talking about.
Okay,
like,
but you know, I'm talking about I'm talking about parallel universe in real life.
And that's me too. Like that's part of the reason I haven't, because I've always wanted to like blog and like, because like I said, I've got so much life experience and I love to teach, and there's so many things that I've wanted to like do a blog and just talk about. But I don't know how to do this shit. I don't know where to start. I don't.
But see, if you keep saying that, you're not gonna.
No, I know. I'm saying this is why I hadn't done it before. Now we're making steps. I'm figuring it out. I'm working in it, and I'm actually gonna go, like, it's gonna happen. But I'm saying, like, this is something I've wanted to do for years, and this is why I hadn't done it. It's just because, like, I didn't know where to start. I didn't know what to do.
Man,
but now we've
my sister said the same thing. You act like it's rocket science.
But I didn't know. Like,
but
I have literally. Okay, so for me personally,
what do you think the camera on your phone is for?
Listen to me. Me personally, I have gone from not even knowing how to set up my own phone. Like every time I get one, somebody else is having to set it up and get it all situated for me, because like technology just wasn't my thing. I didn't really do much on the computer. I didn't really do much on my phone. For many, many years, the only thing I did on my phone was take pictures, make phone calls and text. Like, that's it.